Okay. Let me go ahead and get into the run because there's since we are watching the cutscenes, there'll be a little bit more time to talk and start the run. The time is gonna start as soon as I click OK here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Boom, boom. I'll wait till after the cutscene to talk more about the game.
The remote control. Hold the form baton straight, with the tip pointing forward. This simple stance reflects one of life's fiercest and greatest sports, channel surfing.
There we go. Alright, so WarioWare, the entire WarioWare series plays out in a similar fashion. You're playing a rapid fire series of micro games like Mario Party mini games, but even more smaller than those. For WarioWare Smooth Moves, it's the first one that has motion controls, as opposed to being on the Game Boy Advance or the Nintendo DS at this point. So we're going to be using the motion controls of the Wii for lots of interesting things as we go through. But for the first stage, they keep it a little bit more simple for us. Oh, sugar. That's alright. And we're just going to be sticking with the remote control pose, but we're going to learn other poses as we go through into the other stages. There we go. Let's see if I can, excuse me, look for my other AV cables. I forgot the audio output on these cables are garbage. Hold on a second. I know I tossed them over here earlier. I'll have to keep an eye out for them during these cutscenes. Because I know that these cables are not gonna make the narrator dude sound very good. He clips quite a bit. I can't see what I did with them. I definitely saw them earlier, now I don't know where I put them.
resting lightly on the button. Through this stance, you channel the quiet dignity of a circus clown in the midst of a thunderstorm.
Alright, so this is our first new form of the game, the Umbrella. We're gonna pick up one more in this stage as we get through a couple more micro games. There he is. Here we go.
The handlebar. Turn the form baton sideways and grasp the ends firmly in both hands. Like riding a bicycle, perfecting this stance requires grace, steadiness, and tight shorts.
There we go. So technically speaking, the different poses are optional. You can kind of just hold the Wiimote any way you want, but it does help you be ready to start the next micro game if you play along a little bit. And especially for some like this one, if you're not in the right pose to begin with, you'll fall over almost immediately if you've got it the wrong way around. Oh, hello. It I think the microphone blocked my signal there. Oh. I thought it was going to be the balloon game again. That one's my fault. There we go. Alright, so for the regular micro games, if you fail them, you can just move on. But the boss micro games you have to complete to move on in the story. Now this is the easiest difficulty version of this boss fight, so they don't really use those side paths in a very confusing way, but when they come when the people come rapid fire and they're taking those paths, it'll change the order very quickly on you.
So, do you mind if I talk for a bit?
No, go ahead. That's perfectly fine.
Alright, because we do not have a donation, but we have a letter written to us by Cambo, and I would like to read that out.
Okay.
To the all at SASE 2019. I would personally like to thank everyone involved in the event for offering their time and runs to such a wonderful cause. Both myself and my son have autism, and it is very rare that I see such events come from such a humble beginning while being so enjoyable. First, for the hosts and moderators, I know just how much time and effort it has taken for everything to go as smoothly as it has, and you have all done such an amazing job. I hope you can all take pride in delivering such an event. To the runners, thank you all so much for the time and effort you put into each and every run you have done, and making the event the success it has been. Words cannot describe the feeling of pride I have had being able to watch this event, mostly from VODs thanks to time zones, and see such a wonderful group come together for such an amazing cause. I cannot wait for the next event and look forward to all the future success this event brings. Kind regards, Cambo2124. Thank you, Cambo, for your incredible letter, and yeah, we are just as thankful to all the runners that have come out here to run for this event.
Well, it's a fantastic organization to be able to support. It's always nice to know something that's sometimes as simple as playing video games can be used to help a important organization like OAR, like we're doing this weekend. Um, there we go.
The chauffeur. Turn the form baton sideways and wrap your hands around both ends. As the form baton turns, so too do the earth and all upon it, from liver to liveryman.
There we go. Always have your wrist strap on. Because you have to let go of it there. Ooh. No, no. Uh-oh. Okay.
The samurai. With your left hand, hold the form baton close to your right hip. Like a hungry samurai defending his lunch. Close your eyes and await your enemy's attack.
Oh lord. So there's a fair amount of RNG, depending on what shape you get there. Some shapes are much easier to trace than others. It's also a very expensive banana. Oh, sugar. I turned my wrist so I didn't hit the microphone. I don't have my boom stand from a microphone today. There we go. I gotta move my microphone a little bit. Oh wow, you can hear it real good because I got the Wiimote right by my microphone, so I'll try and go easy on the horn. But the car horn actually plays through the speaker on the Wiimote. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear it on stream at all. There we go. A couple of the microgames use the speaker on the Wiimote for different things. Later on there's a microgame where you have to rapidly answer the phone. Poor Anna. man. This guy. Wow! I wasn't expecting that sound effect.
The tug of war. With the form baton pointing forward, hold it firmly with both hands just above the navel. This dance calls to mind the epic struggle between heads and tails.
Oh my word. Hold on a second. Good lord. That's a little loud. Alright. I know that one looks really simple. It is very simple. It's a little more tricky on the higher difficulties.
Place the form baton in your palm. Tip forward, your palms facing up. See yourself serving a group of socialites. Such grace, they cry. Such style, such hors d'oeuvres.
So the fun thing about the waiter is it's of all the poses we use, it's by far the one that's most likely to somehow lose connection with the sensor bar, and has everything to do with where you put the Wiimote in the palm of your hand. And if you put it too far back, so you're supporting more of its weight, your fingers are going to block the sensor beam, and then you're completely toast on any of the micro games for the waiter, because you're not going to be able to control anything.
The elephant.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Baton forward, with the end lightly touching your nose. Just as the mighty elephant uses its trunk to gorge on peanuts, so too will your new nose sustain you.
See, anytime your character is blinking, it means your sensor bar cannot see your Wiimote. Woo! Oh! Fine. I didn't want to hit that volleyball anyway. Alright, so for that one, that's always the last one before the boss fight. It's a yes-no question. If the answer is yes, you nod while in the elephant pose, and your character on screen nods. If the answer is no, you have to sit there and wait for the timer to run out. So provided you have enough lives to throw one away, please move to the left. Alright. Oh my god, I lost it now. Hold on, let me move the microphone, because I'm in a constant fight with my microphone stand today. The other set was definitely a bit easier to deal with. I don't like these tall setups. Okay. This guy. What do you want? That dude. This is gonna take us to Jimmy T's stage. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to talk over the intro. Oh yeah. Alright, so if you haven't figured it out, Jimmy T is a DJ. Hello, Wiimote. Really? Really? Hang on, I gotta step back here. Jimmy T is a DJ, and he's going to remix, if you will, all of the micro games and poses we've learned up to this point. So anything that we've already played we'll have a chance to see again on this stage, but it's gonna have the difficulty turned up a little bit higher. Like, this glass is a little bit more full. It's a lot easier to splash yourself with it rather than drink. Let's see what comes up next. The cell phone's a little bit harder to pull away than the nose hair in the first one. Shapes are a lot harder to trace as you get through difficulty stages on that one. So just little things to make each micro game a little bit harder. Oh. I thought I spiked it for a second. Kind of makes such a cute noise. I got it that time. Oh god, I couldn't get the saw to go down. So we're gonna be, for the boss stage, we're going to be remixing that driving stage from a couple of levels ago. Moo. There we go. Easy peasy. That one cow over there really got into it. Aww. It's so cute. So I'm gonna take it to the top part of the map now. And up next is gonna be Ashley's stage. Once we get introduced to everybody here. Ashley's stage by far has the most RNG of any level in this run, which is why it's kind of a shame it's so far into the run.
That's right.
Yes, we can get to it a little bit earlier. But it'll be very evident where the RNG sticking points are when we get into the micro games. Abysmal. I forgot what the plot was in this stage. She's just trying to grow some plants.
The thumb wrestler. Hold the form baton vertically and rest your thumb on the top of it. The noblest of athletes, the thumb wrestler endures years of training before mastering this pose.
I cannot stress how important having the thumb covering the Wiimote is for this one.
That's right.
When they say put the thumb on top, it's very important that you do that. Are you serious?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. That's alright.
The discard. Place the form baton face down on a stable surface, like an unwanted, but still treasured, playing card. Do not touch the form baton again until the proper time.
Are you serious right now?
Ridiculous.
I went 2 frame perfect with it. I actually picked it up before it started ringing, I guess. It's gonna be that kind of day today. And this right here, that's why the thumb is so important. If you don't have the thumb on top, you can't take the cork out because the cork's already out. Alright, this is a cylinder. This guy. Oh no.
The big cheese. With the form baton at your hip, force your chest and hips forward. This dance honors the CEO, unsung hero standing proud on the backs of his employees.
So anytime it's the big cheese, it's gonna be some sort of high action game.
About time.
You're gonna have to hula hoop. You're gonna have to jump around. You have to do something.
That's right.
Graded time.
Hocus pocus.
No. Jump.
That's right. Hocus pocus. MyOhMyke. Done.
There. That's one of the heavy RNG elements, is hoping that card comes up first. Oh, discard again. The other one is the other big RNG point in this stage is this boss stage. I'm just waiting to see a top bun. And we're zooming out. That's not good. And we're zooming out some more. There it is.
About time.
Those burgers get very, very tall. And you can't do anything except sit and watch. Feed me, Seymour. Also on the side, we're unlocking a lot of mini games, but all of those side games are endless high score chases, so they're not part of the speed run. In fact, repeating stages also lets you play that stage in an unlimited mode. You go until you run out of lives, but for the speed run, it's just to clear the boss fight and get the stage clear. Here we go. I like just stage. I like dribble and spits. It's a good set of micro games on this stage too.
The dumbbell. Turn the form baton sideways and clutch it from below in your left hand. True masters exhibit a firm grip and an exaggerated grimace.
Exaggerated grimace. It's vital.
The mohawk.
Mohawk's a lot of fun too.
Point the tip of the form baton forward and hold it atop your head. Letting the form baton fall is like letting a mohawk droop. Shameful and forbidden.
Whoa! Man, that one came quick. Oh, just knocked my headphones loose.
The janitor. Hold the phone baton with both hands, as you would a mop. The left hand represents order, the right, filth. The phone baton is the bridge between the two.
Alright, more dumbbell. Ah! Ugh. Hooah! Coo 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 coo. Chow time. Alright, so this is the only micro game in WarioWare that uses multiple forms. Uh-oh, I got squat. Okay. Squat. Okay. So just the way that I have my TV, my monitor positioned today, I can actually see a little bit better than I usually can. Yeah, that was nice and quick. Usually my hands are blocking my line of sight. That went really well. I like those two. They're fun. Any stage is pretty fun too. I feel like every stage is my favorite until I get to the next stage, and then that one's my new favorite. But there are a ton of micro games in WarioWare and Smooth Moves, most of which you don't actually get to see in the speedrun. Like if I were to go look at the checklist, there's a ton of on the list that we'll be missing.
The finger food.
Ow.
Holding the back end delicately between two fingers. Point the phone baton forward. The regal French fry remains one of nature's greatest muses.
Boom, boom, boom.
Cakewalk.
also to create, and from squashing comes space.
Oh, that was nice and quick this time. That's a very tough. That mug game's a lot tougher than it should be. The paper does not cooperate sometimes. It just does not want to straighten out for you.
The boxer. Turn the form baton sideways and hold it firmly from above in your left hand. Let the spirit of the noble sucker punch guide you to victory.
In case you're wondering, the cards do change depending on if you're playing left or right-handed. It does ask you at the start. Shred! Shred! You know what I did? I made my circles too big. Look how happy this robot is to pick up garbage. He's so happy. Oh, lots of cows in this game. And pandas too, lots of pandas too. Got him. What's the ball? Oh, it's the sword fighting. Oh man. So we're playing on the easiest difficulty setting for the boss fight in this stage. It's gonna tell me where I need to go to block, which is very helpful. It's called Fruit Samurai because all of your enemies have fruits on their head for whatever reason. I think it's called Fruit Samurai. We just got 3 stages left now. The Volt Brothers are fun too. Yeah. Whoa. Oh no. Disaster. Rip the Pikmin, by the way. Sorry. But this entire stage is going to be my game Space Town. Oh! I've never not caught that fish before. This entire level is going to be my game Space on other Nintendo products. The wager. And we're going to finish out with a boss stage based on Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. And usually it's a different motions than that. So that's a very, very long micro game. So we're just gonna take a death there. I'm gonna hit the home run here because I accidentally gave a life away earlier. But it's a little bit longer to actually hit the ball there. I just hate to take a game over right before the boss stage. Conducting is that one's also a lot harder than it looks like. Your pace, you do have to match the rhythm. In this one, Dahmer game is particularly funny if you miss the barrel, because you could hear the music is very, very WarioWare-ized, if you will. Oh. Helicopter flying overhead. Holy cow. But for that, the metrics where you're in the morph ball, if you miss the barrel, you just hear the little munchkin warriors going, and you're just rolling off into the sunset, hopelessly lost. You can't come back and hit the barrel. All you can do is sit there and listen to these warriors making fun of you in your ears. She just keeps on rolling. I just got hit this box. There's only one box to run. Story mode difficulty. It's actually a really fun, like, it controls really well that way. I kind of wish I got to play the full Star Fox that way, because it feels like a lot of fun. So this is not Jimmy T again. This is Jimmy P. Totally different dude. See, different shirt, different hair color and everything. It's Club Spice instead of Club Sugar. It's gonna be just like the Jimmy T stage. Anything we've learned in the second half of the game, we're gonna see it in this stage. Come on. Come here. I got it that time. one of those blocks has a hidden coin in case you miss. Can't remember which one it was. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Man, it didn't count one of my squats. It's hard to get down. Got him. There we go. Oh. Fine.
Hello, how are you?
Oh no. Got him. Alright, so this boss stage is going to be the second difficulty of that sword fight from Penny stage. So it's not actually going to tell me where to go to block. He's also going to throw some fake shots at me like that. Gonna feint one way and then swing a different way. Right now he's staying right in the middle, which is nice. Ooh, almost didn't get there. He's got strawberries. Oh. Just leaves one stage left. If he gives us back our bone, because they can't give us back our umbrella. Aw. Alright, that just leaves one stage. The Tiny Wario stage. Oh, I'm sorry, the question mark stage. Sorry, just taking a drink. I wasn't, I thought it was a little bit longer. There we go. So we're not gonna learn any new form. I don't think we learn any new forms here, but we're gonna see a lot of new micro games. Here it is. And the summer cycling plant. Samurai. Whoopa. Wait. There we go. Come faster then, let's go. Knock, knock. I didn't mean to knock on the microphone. It's just added effect, I guess. Hook 'em. Gotta wait. What's left? Oh yeah, the tablecloth. Now it should be the boss fight. Here we go. I need to move it. This is the last micro game in the speedrun. You want to make sure you put enough booty into it, because if you don't slap it with enough force, it's not going to read the button press, and then you're in a lot of trouble. You're going to end up having to start over. Point. Alright, so the next time I point like that, that's going to be time. I'll try and call it out when we get closer. Three, four, two, two, three, four, three, two, three, two, three, four, one, two, boop, boop, 2, 3, and time. So all the micro Oreos pile up, reform into normal Wario. Now our alien friends want their form baton back.
Okay, so with having watched the cutscenes, there's a 58-57.
Nice, okay. Katana. But I know we're on a schedule. There's not too much else to say. Thank you for inviting me to come do the run. Thank you everybody who's supporting. I was happily surprised when I woke up this morning and saw what the donation total was. That is fantastic that we were able to meet and beat our goal by threefold the original goal.
Well, the original goal we beat by sixfold because that was $50.
Oh, see, when the first number I saw was 100. Nice. But thank you for inviting me. I don't have the schedule pulled up. I'm not sure what's next, but I can kick it back to the host and we'll get it set up for the next run.